Up, witches and warlocks, Puma Fist here. And today we gotta talk about Pregnant Joker. Uh-oh. The worst thing to happen to DC Comics, right? Zatanna puts a spell on the Joker where he ends up spitting up a mud puddle that turns into a clone of him. Holy shit. Let's call the fucking, let's call the purity police. Okay. Let's unpack this a little bit. So just recently, what's his name? Matthew Rosenberg. You catch my drift there. Wrote a little short story in which Zatanna places a spell on the Joker that he's not supposed to have kids. He'll never have anybody's kids, but I guess she fucked the spell up. And it puts like a puddle of fucking shit or bile or mud or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be in his stomach. Gets him all bloated. He thinks he's pregnant, and then he ends up vomiting up a little mini-me, a little clone of himself, right? Now I get it. I understand that the outrage merchants that are CG are going to be upset by this. Any little thing that they can find to scream about, they will. And this is a perfect example. Now, I understand that the whole trans thing and, you know, male to female and men that become women pretending like they have periods and people saying that fucking men that become women can get pregnant and all this shit. I understand it. It's a hot button issue right now. But I don't think in the context of this little story, that was really the case, even though it was written by a they, right? So, I read through it. It was story timed on 4chan. And to be honest with you, I found some of it kind of comical. It wasn't as bad. Like when I was listening to EVS's live stream where he was flipping out about it. And, you know, I'm like, okay, I got to go check this out, see what the fuck this is. And it's not that bad. I mean, it's not really pushing a political agenda or anything. It's literally just a little short story where Zatanna puts a fucking spell on him. And yeah, there are some jokes, you know, like OBGYN jokes, and you got, what's his name? Dr. Phosphorus or whatever the fuck he wanted to be called. You know, like looking at him like he's got his feet in the stirrups and shit. Yeah, that's a little crude or whatever, but it's not anything that you wouldn't have laughed at like 10 or 15 years ago. The only reason why you're upset about it is because it's happening right now where they're pushing the trans agenda, right? So I can understand a little bit of outrage, but objectively looking at the story, it's not that bad. There was some funny stuff in it. So I think everybody needs to take a step back, calm down, and reevaluate what it is that they're going to get offended about by DC. In the grand schemes of things, I mean, this is totally innocuous compared to, like, you know, gay Batman and gay Superman and all that shit. So, I mean, take that as you will. Cider, I'm not being a fucking contrarian. I know you like to call me that. Oh, he's just doing this just to take the opposite viewpoint. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm looking at it objectively. It wasn't as bad as everybody's making it out to be. So, like I said, take it as you will. Call me full of shit if you want. I don't care. But my opinion, this is a bunch of outrage merchants fucking doing their shtick for no reason. There's better stuff to be outraged about than this little fucking story. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. If any of you have read it, what you thought. Am I wrong? Am I right? Let's discuss it. All right. Puma Fist out.